Hi folks, this is the What We Do channel. Welcome to our secret garden. In here is green, out there is city. You can probably hear that in the background. What I wanted to show you today is the harvesting and then the curing of our garlic. The garlic that we're growing here today is a hardneck. There are, I think, 11 horticultural groups of garlic, 5 hardnecks. Here in the northeast, where we have cold winters, the hardnecks really thrive because you need a cold winter for them to truly size up. This variety is called Chestnut Red. It's a true purple stripe. The other varieties are Porcelain, Rock and Bowl, Glazed Purple Stripe, and Marbled Purple Stripe. And then all of the soft necks and stuff I'm not that interested in here in the north. These guys have been sown about 8 inches apart in all directions. If you wanted to maximize your total yield, you could go as close as 6 inches, but for maximum size, 8 inches. Any further apart and the garlic won't get any bigger, you're just wasting space. Any smaller and the crop will just, any closer and the crop would just, than 6 inches, the crop would just be too small. So here we go. The way you decide when your garlic is ready for harvesting, you want to have about 4 green leaves left on the plant. The green leaves represent the wrapper around the bulb. If you have more than 4 green leaves, the garlic will be too small. If you have less than 4 green leaves, you risk that the garlic's going to pop out of its wrappers and not look nice and not store properly. These guys are really ready. We've been away for a week. The ground's a bit wet and I would really rather not be harvesting right now, but I have to. So I'm going to get on with my harvest here. Oh. Now for a true purple stripe, that's actually a good size. It's not the biggest garlic in the world. Sometimes people show elephant garlic and you kind of get the idea that garlic should be huge. But elephant garlic, I hate it, is not real garlic. It's actually a type of leek. So, you know, you've got to compare garlic to garlic. I grow some porcelains that 2 of them would fill my hand. But this stuff is delicious. Subtle flavor. Just the most gorgeous tasting garlic you can imagine. Anyway, let's dig a couple more. And then we're going to turn off the camera and I'm going to show you what I do in terms of putting the garlic away to cure. So here goes. This stuff was planted, actually the third, oh there's a worm, was planted in the 3rd week of October. That gives the roots time to really develop under the ground without the plant coming up, and then in the spring it's the first thing up and the plant's ready to develop. Okay, now we're coming to the curing phase of our garlic. I have all 75 bulbs of garlic harvested. There are some important things to remember when you cure garlic. First of all, it has to be cured. If you don't, it won't store well. And in the curing process, the garlic is going to suck all of the goodness out of this stalk and out of the remaining leaves, and it comes down into the bulb and really changes it chemically inside so that the garlic will last for the long term. This particular variety, stored properly in our basement, lasts us, well, we're still eating last year's. The curing takes about 2 weeks. It's extremely important. The biggest mistake people make, they tend to want to cure it in the sun. If you cure your garlic in the sun, it's going to completely alter the flavor in those bulbs, and it's just not going to taste the way a good garlic should taste. So garlic needs to be cured at outside temperatures, but out of the light. So for me, that means it's going to get cured in my shed. Some people will do it in their garage. shed, garage. You've got to find something outdoors to do it in. Okay, so what I've done, I've counted out about 10 bulbs, and that's a good size for storing, a good number. It's a decent sized cluster of bulbs, but at the same time the air can get in and everyone can dry. So I'm going to take my piece of sisal twine, I'm going to run that underneath. One, tie a little knot. Okay, now I'm going to make a bigger loop. That's how we're going to hang it. Okay, now that's going to hang in my shed like that, and that will be for about 2 weeks. And in that time, the garlic's going to become totally dry. The bulbs are going to be cured for the long term, and the flavor is going to be gorgeous. When that's done, I'm going to take the garlic out. I'm going to cut them all off about 1 inch or 2 from the bottom, and then I'm going to select the very best bulbs for replanting. So that the rule with garlic always is plant the best and eat the rest. So, but we'll show you that stage of the operation as it comes up. Thanks for watching the What We Do channel. Have a great day.